What's up everybody, and welcome back to another iRacing commentary. So again, another race that I hadn't planned on recording in the moment, but we had a good result, so I thought we'd make a video after the fact. I don't know the car that we're racing. It's not the Formula V, but it is the Rookie Series. So I thought I'd give open wheels a go for the first time around circuit Lebanon. Got a jump, good start there. Coming into this first corner, tricky corner this one I find, especially with cold tyres. First place, spinning. No one knows where to go. Unfortunately we hook wheels with the gentleman there, and around we go. So I think that was a 7th place start, or an 8th place start, up to a 3rd very briefly, and back down to a 6th. But it's alright. It's a fun little track, this one. Lots of elevation changes, lots of tight bends. Like a little roller coaster. So we're going to go around the outside here. Pick up a 1x for our troubles. With track limits there. But again, it's my first time driving this. I did, I think, 3 minutes of practice beforehand coming into it. I'm just fortunate that I know this track quite well. Done quite a few sports car series races around the MX-5 and the GR86 around this track, so I do know the track very well. Of course, this is a different license. This is the open wheel Formula license, so I am a rookie in this license class against other rookies. So strength of field 1.3, which is the standard for rookie license holders. The number 1 car, Scott, locking up there into the final turn. And Ryan getting, I think there was some netcode. We'll have a look after the race, because I don't think we had contact, but he spun out there, so I think that was a netcode situation. Dennis in first place, spinning out. Thankfully, he had enough awareness not to try and get straight back on the racing line into the flow of traffic, so just like that we find ourselves in 3rd place now. Apologies, I don't think it was Dennis that span out, I think it was somebody else. I think Dennis is quite a ways ahead, 6 seconds ahead of us here. But making short work of the field thus far, back up into 2nd place. We've got the amazing 60th anniversary Yamaha paint scheme. Awesome paint scheme on the R1s, especially the first of the new gen R1s. Awesome paint job. So we're just going to watch that gap down there, 5 seconds, 4.9, 4.8. So we definitely have the pace on this guy. But anything can happen. Quite inexperienced in open wheels. Definitely feel very different to drive. As Dennis locks up a little bit into the final turn there. I found a lot of time gain there, because if you compromise your exit out of that corner into a steep uphill in a car that doesn't have a lot of power, you really suffer. As you can see from my throttle inputs and my brake inputs, not really sure how to approach that turn. Very on, off the throttle, rather than sort of steady. Just using the engine braking to try and pull the nose around every time I start sailing a little bit wide. Of course you risk destabilizing the car when you do that, and that can result in a spin pretty easily if you're not careful. But down to 2.4 seconds the gap now, so we've taken 2 seconds out of him in a lap. Or 3 actually, I think. He was 6 seconds ahead this time last lap. Very short race. 12 minutes, sorry, so you're only going to get about 7 laps out of it. Dennis does a better job of that turn this time around. Actually got a bit of a better run than me out of the corner there, getting a couple of tenths down the straight. Great fun little cars to drive, almost like go-karts it feels. Very minimal body roll, a lot of grip, really throw them around. See if we can't etch that gap down to 2 seconds coming out of this hairpin here. You can power on really early. You know, it's full throttle from just before the apex essentially there. So we're under 2 seconds now, 1.7. Slowly reeling him in with 5 minutes left of the race, or 4.5 minutes, so we've got about 2 laps left in us, or 3 laps. Another good run for Dennis there, getting a couple of tenths down the straight. And he's going to throw it all the way into turn 1, oversteering out into the gravel. Dropping 4 seconds back, just like that. So we find ourselves in a pretty good spot now. Obviously first place is the best spot you can be in, but as far as within the race, we've only got a couple of laps left to go. I was reeling Dennis in, so I knew I had the pace on him. So I didn't necessarily feel like I was going to be under pressure, getting caught up on. You know, I can see I've already gained another tenth or so throughout the course of the lap, so just being consistent is the aim here. You know, that spin was just one spin, you know, in that turn there, but that's enough to you know, degrade your tyres a little bit. So you're not going to be able to push quite as hard as me after that. You can definitely feel it. You know, you definitely feel it for the rest of the race, or until you pit for fresh tyres. One spin and you notice it for sure. 3 minutes to go. It's a 1.5 minute lap, so 2 laps essentially we should be able to get in. Not really a whole lot to talk about anymore. We're pulling away up to 5 seconds now. I'm just going to bring it home, enjoy the scenery, enjoy this 60th anniversary Yamaha livery. very wide there. A little bit late under brakes. Scott looking like he had a bit of a moment. Dropped right off, 14 seconds behind now. Not sure if this was the final lap. See if we get any flags waved. No flags waved, but I'm guessing by how much I'm slowing down, that's the end of the race. Nice comfortable lead. Looks like Scott dropped all the way back down to 5th place on the final lap there, so I'm not sure what happened to him. We can go back and have a look at the incidents, I suppose, and see what happened there. But yeah, good race, nice fun cars. I can see on a race track that's not as tight and technical with so many hairpins, I could see it being nice, close, fun racing. If you had a bit of more of an open, flowy circuit, a bit less technical. But yeah, not bad for an open wheel debut, first time in this car type. Thought we'd come and give it a shot, see what it was like, see what all the fuss was about, and we take home a first place, so we can tick that one off. Hadn't included that in my in my little personal goal of getting first for every series, but we'll take the wins where we can. Let's have a look at the carnage. Are we going to have any incidents into turn 1? We know we're not, because we saw everything. We definitely do have one coming around the bend here. There's the hook up, look at that. Swinging him around. Thankfully not a lot of time lost there. No time for blinkers. Yeah, we saw this one. Round he goes. Oh, tell me he doesn't crash into him. Oh. Must have grabbed a little bit of brake, seeing that accident there. Bloody blinkers. Ooh. Little bump there. Round you go. Turn 1. A lot of people seem to be having trouble with that one. Keep the foot in. That's this same two, not having a great time. Just spin cam. It's a left-hander, not a right-hander. Oh. Good job not rolling down the track. Just a whole lot of spinning, really. Oh, except for that one. Bloody hell. So that's what happened on the last lap there. That's why Scott fell so far behind. That's him out of the race. So let's have a little bit of a look at the results then. So The Ray FF 1600 was the car type. So 0.06 safety rating gained, probably because I got 7 incident points there from cutting the track and that 4x in that opening lap there. As you can see, though, everyone was a rookie except for Dennis there, the B rank, the B license holder. Minus 43 I rating, minus 0.8 safety rating. So having a look, looks like he was the biggest loser as far as safety rating, along with Ryan there. The biggest winner, Sinan, with a 0.11 gain. So so it's a pretty fun. The open wheel stuff. I didn't really, when I bought iRacing, never really thought it would be a sort of series or an avenue I'd go down as far as racing, but definitely fun. Definitely could see some of the faster cars being fun. I hear that I think the Formula 4s, I think it is, or the Formula 3s are quite fun. I think a lot of those get run top split more often than the Formula 2s and the Formula 1s do. I hear they're pretty awesome sounding car as well. But if you like the video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, definitely. I'll keep putting out videos like this. At the moment, it's very much just starting to play around with editing software, cutting videos together. I don't have any intros or outros or music or a camera or any fun stuff like that. But if more and more people start watching and start enjoying, or if I start getting a bit more into it, I might start expanding on that and getting some production qualities and some better stuff into the videos there for you. But yeah, in the meantime, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to get back to any comments that I can, and if you're an iRacing racer, I'll see you out on the track. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.